And we are just hours away now from the start of this year's Huntington Heritage Days. That's the festival that attracts people from all over the place with games, parade, and plenty of food.
Yeah, but it's not only about having fun as a family. It's also about taking a moment to remember Huntington's heritage. So today I sat down with the Huntington County Chamber of Commerce to talk about some of that colorful history. 100 years of the Huntington County Chamber of Commerce. That's the theme of this year's Huntington Heritage Days Festival.
It's a tradition, because the people that are my age now have taken their children, and now our children are taking their children.
The festival draws thousands of visitors every year, celebrating all Huntington has to offer. But Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Steve Kimmel says the city wouldn't be what it is today without its rich and colorful history. About Mayor Bangs. Some might call him the Robin Hood of Huntington. Tell me a little bit about his time in office.
Well, Mayor Bangs was basically a college president. He was a college professor. He was an attorney, and he was also the only mayor that we had in the city of Huntington that spent a lot of his time in jail.
Claire Bangs. He was mayor from 1934 to 1937, and for 633 of those days, he held office from behind bars.
The reason he spent time in jail is because he was an advocate for the poor and the oppressed.
He became mayor right after the Great Depression and discovered the local power company was charging residents double what other communities paid.
Because the people couldn't pay their bills, the electric company that was taking care of the residential area of Huntington basically shut a lot of these people's electricity off. And so a lot of people were living in the dark.
Bangs decided that wasn't fair and started letting residents hook up to the city-owned power supply instead. That move got him sued by the electric company and arrested for contempt.
He lived by principle, and he was always on the lookout for people that he felt was oppressed. And I admire him for that.
He says it's principled people like Bangs who shaped Huntington into what it is today, and he hopes the Heritage Days will remind people to look back so they can move forward.